Hello friends, welcome back to that 1870s homestead. My name's Rachel, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking for garden content, garden videos. The thing of it is half the time it's a happenstance thing where I'm just walking by and I go in the garden and piddle and I don't have the camera with me and I'm just enjoying life. So today was one of those moments where I was like, I need to just run out and see what needs picking now that we're back from vacation. So I thought I would share with you guys at least what the haul is. The great thing about, we have been so blessed, I'll say it that way, with farm sitters. Whether it's our kids, whether it's young adults or older teenagers that live in the area, we've never gone without the ability to find a farm sitter. And so we have a new farm sitter this year, a young man that lives down the street. And he did a lot of my garden picking for me while I was gone. So he picked zucchinis and tomatoes and a little bit of green beans while I was gone. So I didn't come home to a ton that I had to do. So that was nice, or not a lot of waste. So first and foremost, we got a big bucket of green beans. I think that this is a 3-gallon pot of green beans, and I have a little bit in the fridge from him picking them. So we'll be canning those, and I think I'll share with you guys things that I'm doing with the garden produce. I'm really excited about these. My very first red noodle beans. How fun are those? Let me hold one up. That is huge. So fun. Now, a lot of you guys told me I thought I was only going to grow these because you get so much from one bean instead of green beans, but you all jumped in and said, no. They don't can like green beans. They're better for fresh eating. So I think I'm just going to chop these up and put them in Ziploc baggies in the fridge, and we'll just fresh eat these during the week. So super fun. I'm very interested to try them. 2 zucchini, and I think I have 6 in the refrigerator. You're picking right now for me, and I have 4 plants, I'm picking 2 a day, 2 or 3 a day. So what I've been doing for the most part, because I've got most of my zucchini needs met with my zucchini relish and any jams that I've made. Right now what I need to do is start grating them all up and freezing them for, I put it in my chili base, I put it in my salsa, I put it in some of my all-purpose pasta sauce. I will put it and then just leave it in freezer bags for things like breads and cakes and things like that, muffins over the winter. We'll pull out all of our calendula leaves, our flowers. So every time I go out there, I am still picking calendula. So that's just given and given and given. And I harvested that red cabbage, guys. Finally, I'm a little late on doing that, but we got some nice heads. So I wanted to show you these specifically. So there's my head of cabbage. I never get huge red cabbages, but really rock solid, nice red cabbages. Now I have quite a bit still from 2022 that's pickled in the pantry downstairs. So my daughter-in-law has gotten into canning, and I'm going to give her a few of these, and she's going to try her hand at pickling some. So this is probably the tiniest one. It's fairly small, and I would say this is probably the biggest one. So I got 5 heads of red cabbage, 1 bell pepper. My peppers just stink this year. 2 smaller poblanos, and then a lot of pickling cucumbers. So just a bunch of those. And that was the haul. Now, I really need to get to my carrots. They are 2 weeks late for me harvesting them, and I just have not wanted to do it because it's a lot of work. And they'll be fine in the garden. They'll just get maybe a little more hairy or rooty than I would like. But I need to get caught up on the other stuff. So like I need to stay on top of the green beans. I need to get caught up on the zucchini. I needed to get this cabbage harvested before the slugs got at it. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. So canning session, I already did 10 quarts of green beans. So I think my goal was like 20 quarts of green beans. So I think I'm going to meet that. There's still tons of flowers on the vine. This is probably around 5 to 7 quarts. Noodle beans will be fresh, chopped in Ziploc baggies in the fridge for eating. Zucchini, I'm going to start shredding away and just packing it away in the freezer for future recipes. The red cabbage pickled. Now you guys have seen me with the white cabbage. I'll slice it in. Maybe we got a clip here that Todd can throw in. With my white cabbage, if I'm not doing pickled coleslaw, because I'll use red cabbage and white cabbage for my pickled coleslaw, but I don't need any more of that right now. I really like either this year what I did was I chopped a bunch up and did it in freezer bags, and then I also did quite a few freezer bags of thick sliced cabbage steaks. Cabbage is something that freezes so well. It's going to retain that chew and that bite. It's not going to get all mushy on you. So I recommend freezing it if you don't like canning it. Bell peppers we just eat regularly, so those will get eaten. The poblanos, I don't know. This is my first year growing them. Maybe we'll find some way to incorporate them in a recipe, or I will chop and dice and freeze for like salsa or something like that. Because peppers is another thing, in my opinion. Freezing makes no big impact on the outcome that you expect from like a fresh vegetable. So a lot of times if we have way too many peppers, we'll just chop, slice, or put them even whole, like our jalapenos, in the freezer, and they'll be great for future recipes. I think I have enough cucumbers finally for my first round of pickles. So what I've been doing with those is the same thing, putting them in Ziploc bags in the fridge till I get enough, and then once I have enough, we'll do a canning round. So let me know what you're interested in seeing canning wise. I've done so many canning videos. I think that's why in my mind I haven't been doing a lot of canning videos, is because I feel like I've already done everything underneath the sun. Like we have videos on the pickled coleslaw. I have videos on pickles. I have videos on zucchini relish. I have like the green bean cannings. And so it's hard for me to feel a lot of motivation to do it the same again. But if that's something that you're interested in, and you want to or you have an idea of seeing something else, let me know. I'd be happy to share it with you. Tomatoes, let me tell you, tomatoes right now, here's the situation. I think I have 8 or 9 gallon bags in the freezer. I like to do it that way. Core them if you have the time. That way you don't have to deal with the cores when they thaw. This year I have the time, so I'm doing that. A lot of years in the past I don't. I just chuck them in the bag whole. I deal with the cores later. When you thaw them, the skins slip right off, so it saves a ton of time. You don't have to do the whole boiling water, blanching them first to get the skins off. Maybe next week it's going to be round 1 of let's get our spaghetti sauce made. I'm all out of spaghetti sauce. So we got to make a whole bunch of that. That's where I am on most things. I have canned quite a bit that I haven't shared with you guys. And maybe we'll do an update video and in a pantry video or something like that. So I'm trying to figure out ways to share new and exciting information, specifically for those that have been here for some time. So other than that, everything's chucking along out there. So many butternut squash, so many pumpkins. I can't wait to see the carrot harvest. I guess the onions, you guys saw that harvest. You saw the potato harvest. So stick around. We'll be getting to that canning carrot harvest here in the next week, hopefully. And then I think it's going to be Rachel is chilling and then starting to put garden beds to bed for the fall. I know we're early, but this whole season has been early. So thanks. It's a short video, quick video, just to say, hey, I hear you. We're bringing in food all the time from the garden. It's getting canned. It's getting put up. It's getting preserved. And this is just today, a day in the life of what did I pull out of the garden. So I'll see you guys on the next video. And like I said, drop it in the comments below. What are you interested in seeing from me canning-wise, food preservation-wise? If it's on the agenda, I'll be really trying to share it with you guys. So thanks a lot, and a happy growing, happy gardening, happy preserving season. We're there. We're in full, get out the aprons, get out the jars. Canners never get put away in this house come canning season. They're just always out. So I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.